Well, no question, students love a snow day now and then, but for some kids, getting a day off from school means a day without food. Emily Wood is live from Kemp Elementary in Dayton on what parents are doing to make sure their kids get fed.
Kemp Elementary School was one of hundreds of schools closed Wednesday due to the snow, and with its doors locked, many kids go without a breakfast or a lunch. There is a long line in the cafeteria as a majority of students take advantage of the district's free lunch. Dayton City Schools serve 9,000 breakfasts and 12,500 lunches a day. But when a snow day closes the school, a free meal is no longer an option.
We are concerned that on snow days we don't have the ability to feed the children, and there are questions about what the children do on those days to get their meals.
One answer is the House of Bread, a free food kitchen open 365 days a year for lunch.
On a day when school is out, it could certainly easily run 25 or 30 children and their families each day that school's not in session.
A volunteer-based organization, House of Bread, anticipates for extra kids on snow days and plans to never run out of food.
It's good to have them in here, and that's why we do this 365 days a year, that we know there's a need for this, and there's a need every day.
The National School Lunch Program was established in 1946. Since that time, 18 billion meals have been served to children around the United States. Lunch is one of the most important, if not the most important meal of the day. At lunch, kids take in 1/3 to half of their nutritional intake for the day. Keeping this in mind, it is important that we provide the proper nutrition for students of all economic backgrounds. Some students will come to school hungry, and it is our job as educators to make sure we are doing all that we can to assure our students have the best chance. This means providing a breakfast program as well as a lunch program to help those students that don't get it at home.
Do you eat breakfast every morning before school? Do you know what the school breakfast program provided?
Yes, we have cereal, a little bit.
What is your school lunch program like?
We usually have salad.
Has there ever been a morning when you've missed breakfast? Do you feel that you eating breakfast makes
The Feeding America Backpack Program has been around for the past 15 years. This program has been helping children get nutritious and easy to make food for when they are not at school. Because of this program, food is assembled at 160 local food banks, which feeds 450,000 kids by the end of each week. As teachers, being aware of different resources such as these, we will have the opportunity to provide these resources to our students and their parents to make sure the students are getting the proper nutrition.
As teachers, it is also important that we know the kind of foods that are going into our students' bodies. Rather than filling their bodies with greased up food, we need to make sure that our students are getting balanced diets. This means including different fruits and vegetables into the food that our students are consuming.
Hungry Oklahoma kids anxious to fill their tummies. Lunchtime at school is an important time to refuel their bodies with nutrients. School lunches, though, have changed drastically over the years. But are these extra choices healthy? We wanted to see for ourselves, so we sent our producers into school cafeterias in 3 metro districts: Middle, Norman, and Aztec Charter School, taking 4 meals with us. Cheeseburger and fries, chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes, garden salad with chicken, and pork chops and sweet potatoes. We sent them to a food lab in Omaha, Nebraska.
Once we receive the sample, we'll take it to a food processor. And you can see in the cup there's parts of the pickle, there's parts of the burger, there's parts of the bun, there's parts of the French fries.
Midwest Labs looked at the calories, protein, fat, carbs, and sodium.
While every meal we tested met national school nutritional guidelines, we found they compared to a typical fast food kids meal. We took that concern back to the schools.
You may see chicken nuggets on the line. What you don't know is those are whole grain chicken nuggets that come from breast meat that are low in fat,
with fast foods, that's our competition. We're not saying that it's good or bad, but we try to improve it and maybe introduce choices.
For Norman and Middale, that means introducing a variety of fruits and vegetables the kids may have not tried before.
I encourage them to try it, to go home and say, hey Mom, I tried this, let's try to go buy this at the grocery store.
Aztec Charter is also trying something new, cooking meals from scratch and on site.
We made a list of what we thought were negative stereotypes of a traditional cafeteria. We said we're not going to participate in that arena, we're going to try to do things differently.
And it's making an impact in the classroom.
I think our kids are starting to feel the difference in the afternoon because they don't get that lag that they used to.
Oklahoma school cafeterias passing the nutrition test.
As of now, there have been a few practices put in place for the betterment of our school food programs. But as teachers, we must recognize there is still more that we can and need to do for the overall health of our students.